Hello and welcome back to Factorio 0.15 and the Deathworld. So, last time we kind of finished with... we finished the baseline design for our new station. Really good. However, there's some things that I really need to do now. We're gonna start redesigning the smelting area. We really need to do that. I prepared beforehand by making sure we got some stuff. And by some stuff, I mean that we got some electric furnaces. There is something else that I really need to do, and that is make sure that our defenses down south are up to the task of what they need to do. Fortunately, my inventory is not really big enough to hold all the crap that I have right now. So, well, we're gonna have to grab a couple of 100 walls. Well, that's totally fine. I want to grab some more lights. Do we have substations? I do have substations. I have some gates, but I think I need more. And I also have the solar panels. Okay, so now my inventory is totally full. Let's go down and we probably need more stuff though. I need something more. I need these. Thank you. Definitely need the laser turrets. So we're gonna make sure that they don't expand further in this area. It's gonna be very important, because it's gonna suck if they do. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna need to do something here. We're gonna have to put this chest inside this zone. We're gonna have to put some construction bots in it. We're gonna have to put some resources also in it for them to work with. And then we will expand this. Come on, please put some power and turrets out now. Otherwise, this is going to be very painful. And the point where I die a horrible death due to annoying circumstances. Oh, I'm really stupid. I just put the construction bots into a chest, didn't I? That's ridiculously stupid. Okay, so they're constructing stuff that I don't need to construct right now because, well, they're bots and they're really annoying. And I need to kill these spiders quickly now. And then we pop out with the power for these guys, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see, we are going to need to put a roboport over here. And we will have to power it like so. Then we will put these 25 construction bots 20 construction bots right into the network, and then they should start building stuff. It's gonna take some time, but they're gonna do it. I also need to feed this guy some substations. Let's feed them almost all I have. Please don't take all my turrets, guys. Then we will have to go out here. See if we can kill off this nest that annoyingly spawned where I kind of killed them last time. And there's a new one down here too. Jesus Christ, that's really annoying. There we go. Let's remove these now. We can remove that one too. So I only have 16 turrets right now. Please go away. Oh, there's a power pole there. I missed one. Apparently. So these guys have 81 turrets left, which is more than enough. Let's connect some power over here because, well, I need to kill these biters off because they're like right in the way. So let's just put these guys up and go kill everything. Yeah, they're shooting down my turrets or my bots really quickly, aren't they? Okay, good. Well, I honestly think that we don't care about that stuff down there. That's a little bit too far from where our main interest is. However, this base up here, that is right where I'm very interested. Because it's right where I killed something else not that long ago. So let's do this again. Make sure that it stays dead this time. And we're gonna make sure of that by building walls here. And that's actually outside the construction area. So it is time to do this. This is designed to go exactly there. Which means that we will also get a nice boost to our solar power. Very good. Very good stuff. let's grab this blueprint and let's make sure that it goes all the way. There's going to be a small gap here, but they're not going to get through here, are they? They're definitely not going to get through there. And I don't mind using up my last turrets right now. I can also probably benefit from borrowing some of my construction bots to this network down here. Or just posting them here permanently. Because why not? Oh, that makes sense. Now we have 35 construction bots down here. Unfortunately, I do not have enough iron for this to make a radar. And that is kind of painful. See, when we build this here, it's not gonna cover it completely, but it's gonna be quite close. And this outpost can deal with some stuff on its own for a while. In the meantime, we can go back to our main base and start looking at how we can build a smelting area. That's not gonna look like terrible shit. Fortunately, we do not have beacons and modules, which means that well, it means that our smelting area will not be good enough. Let's pick up some more construction bots. We can release the logistics bot because I don't have that much use for it right now. That's not the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to take trees. Can put it back here. And we want to kill all the trees in this area. And I will wait for my construction bots to do it. Because I don't want to get my inventory clogged up with all the wood in the universe. We are using some here, but it's just a little bit. I think we are not using our steam power very much. So there will be very little. This does not make sense. I hope I had some. I probably had the wall here before. That should be it, yeah. Okay, so smelting. So we're gonna get 4 lines of iron in here. So I want 4 lines out. The question is how we do that properly. So if we take into account and we build maybe here. Oops. Let's do this. So then we have 1 line out. And then we have 1 line in, 1 line in. That's gonna look terrible. So we start with the one line in. We're gonna have one line in like here maybe. Then we can have a furnace maybe here. We're gonna have the line out. And then we are going to have ore. Like so. Then I think we'll do this actually. That makes sense. So now let's copy properly. Do like this. And then it doesn't fit because of the roboports. Okay. So then we start removing stuff. Like so. Okay. Let's plant this out again. Let's clear the blueprint. Let's only get this. Then we can put these on. Like so. See how big this is gonna be. I think it's gonna have to be like this. Well, that's the stupidest thing I could ever have done. Let's remove these like so. And then we can construct this like so. Then we'll have some splitters. Hopefully in the right area. Then we can get the iron in. Can start smelting stuff and we can have a line out. Let's build rows of 10 furnaces to start off with. I'm not even sure how many of these I need to fill a red belt, but it's gonna be more than 10, isn't it? How do we build power for these guys? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we have fantastic options for power. Something like this. Then we want our input to be... Fuck. We want the input to be up here. But in the right area. Like so. Whoop. Then we do this. And we can put these out here. Like so. So, how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're probably looking at adding 10 more. Like this. Well, this is going to be wire heaven, isn't it? No, we're going to have to fix the power. And, I mean, this smelting area is not perfect. And we don't have any beacons. But at least it's concentrated. It's right here. Can start saving some room here and build more stuff when we need it. Let's filter power poles and just do a sweep here. There we go. Okay, so iron is coming in here. Then it is going out. And then we have 2 lines of iron here. Then going out. And then we have 2 lines of iron going in here. And then 2 going here. And 1 at the end. Okay. So quite immediately after this, I want to do this. We're gonna pull this together. So we can feed the bus with it. So then we have four things. I just need to connect it like right here. It's not going to be that much of an issue, but we still need to do it. Good. Let's take a look at power supplying this whole thing. So that one needs power. It's gonna need to overlap by 1. That is unfortunate, isn't it? Well, it's just gonna have to be like this. There's no way we can skip on putting a power pole in this row either. Oh, there's some stuff happening down there. That's not good. Then we put power in this row. Then in this row. And in this row. And we are nearing the end now. There's so many power poles to put out. Oops. Almost go through with the... There we go, there we go. And then we just do the end row here. There we go. So now this bad boy is powered. Do these have a drain? They do. They're not draining that much. Honestly. They're not draining that much. We should probably have like a balancer right here. Go. Go. Okay, good. So now our iron smelting just needs to get hooked up. And we just need to put out a bunch of red belts for that. And we need to hook it up right here. At which point we will have a very well working thing here. Can kill this rock and get that. So this area is now ready to go. This is basically ready to go. We can take this name and kill that. Then we go through here and we rename that main iron ore unload. So apparently that is not a thing. So you go to main iron ore unload and you go delete that. You go to main iron ore unload, inventory empty. You go there now. And I just want to see what happens. Let's see, so trains go inside. Hopefully this works pretty well. They unload. It is fairly quick. One train is waiting. It's fairly quick. These fast guys actually fill these belts really well. I didn't really think they would fill it that well, but they do. And then we get the next train, which has a bit more. And now we get up here. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be enough smelting to empty out. This is going to be too much input for this setup to handle, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. I think that's quite fine though. I think that is quite fine. Anyway, so now we have a working copper smelting area. Let's do this. Cool. Wish I could move them after they're done. Okay, so we need to next time build exactly the same area, but for copper. That's gonna be like right here ish. So that's gonna be cool. And then we need to start shipping copper ore by train instead of routing it through the whole base, which is going to be cool. then we can have some speed modules and stuff on these to make it go a little bit quicker or something. Anyway, I think this is going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and have a really nice day.